Picture this, a beloved TV host cracking a joke on national television about his ex-wife walking away with half his fortune. It's the kind of moment that could make anyone cringe or laugh, depending on your perspective. But here's where it gets controversial. Michael Strahan, the charismatic co-host of Good Morning America, didn't hold back during a live segment, subtly poking fun at his past while sparking debates about divorce, money, and public confessions. Stick around, because this story dives into the details of his 2 marriages, the highs and lows of splitting up, and what he's learned along the way. And this is the part most people miss, how even amicable breakups can leave lasting impacts on families and friendships. With nearly 2 decades since his second split, he's clearly comfortable enough to turn his experiences into lighthearted banter. It all kicked off on a recent Thursday episode of GMA, right after a discussion about couples delaying the merger of their bank accounts until marriage or starting a family. For beginners wondering what this means, joint bank accounts are shared financial spaces where both partners can access and manage money together, symbolizing trust and unity in a relationship. But as the segment highlighted, some people keep things separate to avoid complications, a smart move that might prevent messy disputes down the line, like in cases where one spouse handles all the bills while the other focuses on savings. The conversation caught Michael's attention, especially given his history. He was first married to Wanda Hutchins from 1992 to 1996, and then to Jean Muggli from 1999 to 2006. When co-host George Stephanopoulos joked about the idea of ending joint accounts with his wife Ali, saying, "I'm just thinking how it would go if I said to Ali, hey, no more joint accounts." The room erupted in laughter from hosts, like Robin Roberts. Without skipping a beat, Michael chimed in with his own quip, "Well, I had one George, and then I had half of one. That's another story for another time." The response? Gasps, more laughter, and a stunned Robin repeating, "Oh, Michael, Michael, Michael." Now, Michael didn't name names, but insiders know his divorce from Jean was far from smooth. The couple battled in court for years over child support and custody for their twin daughters, Isabella and Sophia. In the end, Jean received more than $15 million, plus $18,000 monthly in child support, which later dropped to $13,000 when Michael retired from the NFL. This kind of settlement, where one party gets a significant payout, often stems from prenuptial agreements, or the lack thereof, and state laws on asset division. For example, in high-profile cases like this, courts might consider factors like earning potential and contributions to the marriage, leading to hefty awards that can reshape lives. But here's the twist that might surprise you. Despite the drama, Michael reflected positively on his experiences in a 2023 interview on In Depth with Graham Benzinger. He admitted his second marriage wasn't ideal, calling it definitely not the greatest experience, yet he emphasized the growth it brought. "I did learn a lot from that, and I ended up with 2 incredible teenagers," he shared. He went on to praise marriage in general, noting that while he's had a few failures, they teach valuable lessons about oneself. Divorce, he said, ranks among the toughest challenges he's faced, but it's also a path to self-discovery. On the flip side, his split from Wanda was much more harmonious. They met when Michael was just 17, living in Germany while his father served in the army. Love blossomed quickly, leading to marriage at age 20 in 1992. They built a family right away, welcoming daughter Tanita that same year and son Michael Jr. the next. By 1996, they divorced amicably, and in that same interview, Michael described it as a case of youthful naivety. "We were just young," he recalled. "She's one of my best friends to this day. I love her to death. I have 2 great kids." He explained how they both realized they were kids trying to play adults, out of their depth, but parting on good terms allowed them to grow together as co-parents and friends. It's a refreshing counterpoint to the contentious narrative, showing that not all divorces end in bitterness. Sometimes they pave the way for stronger bonds. This tale of Michael's marital journeys raises some eyebrow-raising questions. Is it fair for celebrities to air their grievances on air, potentially influencing public opinions on divorce? Or should we admire his transparency as a way to normalize talking about tough topics? And what about the bigger picture? Does the way we handle finances in relationships really predict marital success? Or is it just one piece of a complex puzzle? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree that learning from failures makes us stronger? Or do you think some jokes cross the line? Let's discuss.